1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the RWBY Rewatch. I almost fell on the back of my chair. That would have been terrible. All right, so disclaimer right off the bat. This is a RWBY Rewatch. I've already seen RWBY, but when I watched RWBY, it was when my partner in YouTube crime, Captain KG, I think he was just started his reactions, and I had already watched the first 2 volumes. And then I rewatched the series, but I didn't pay enough attention to it. I just watched it as a series. This rewatch is to more get a better idea of who people are later down the line, where they stand, who's the villains, who's the bad guys, just to kind of catch up just in time for when Volume 8 releases, and that way I have more knowledge, and then the people in the comments, I can converse even more in depth with you. So that is what this is. So again, I just watched RWBY like a series, like, I guess if you ever, like, watched SpongeBob or something like that, like, you just watch the series, you're like, what the heck's going on? Then you just kind of continue with your life. That's kind of what I did with the RWBY volume. I do know who some people are, but, like, for the things like Summer Rose, Salem, you know, the things that kind of were explained later down the line, I kind of just need a refresher with that. So that's what this is. Hope you're here for the ride. If you're new, welcome. This is a rewatch. If you've already been here and you came from genlock, welcome. This is a rewatch. I am super excited to get this started just because of the growth on my channel, and my goal before the end of this year is to get 300 subscribers at least. So that's what we're aiming for before this year ends. I'm hoping people come along for the ride. If you have any deep insight or anything you want to give me in the comments, please place it down below. Unfortunately, I sometimes don't get to comments right away, but I do get to them all at, like, in the middle of the night. When I'm done with everything else, I sit down and reply to all the comments as best I can. So, leave what you can. Let's enjoy this. Hope you enjoy the thumbnail, because I had fun making that. And we're just going to start our adventure here. I'm excited for this. That's all. All right. Breathtaking. Episodes. Oh, I got my handy-dandy notebook.
Stories scattered through time.
For RWBY.
Mankind has grown quite fond of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains, forgetting so easily that we are remnants, byproducts of...
That's what this is, right? It's like the remnants of the world or whatever?
Man, born from dust, was strong, wise, and resourceful. But he was born into an unforgiving world. An inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm, set their sights on man and all of his creations. These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void. However, even the smallest spark of hope is enough to ignite change. And in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was appropriately named dust.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Nature's wrath in hand, man lit their way through the darkness.
That's how Weiss does her stuff.
And in the shadow's absence came strength, civilization, and most importantly, life.
Okay. So,
but even the most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die. And when they are gone, darkness will return.
That's funny, because watching down the line, I know who's narrating it. It's just so crazy when you, like, look at it that way.
So you may prepare your guardians. Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
From dusk till dawn, that's pretty cool.
But perhaps victory is in the simpler things that you've long forgotten. Things that require a smaller, more honest soul.
Huh, so even Osmond had, like, his own remark to her.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a dust shop open this late?
Please, just take my lien and leave.
Oh, jeez.
Shh, calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
Like mail tubes?
Crystals. Burn uncut.
I remember this part.
All right, kid. Put your hands where I can see them. Hey, I said hands in the air.
She's listening to volume 1, the opening.
Yes?
I said, put your hands in the air, now.
Are you robbing me?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey,
Why is that still funny to me? Like, is she serious? It's so cool and weird seeing the old animation.
okay. Get her.
Right? You're just standing there. Dang. She screamed. Oh.
You were worth every cent. Truly you were. Well, Red, I think we can all say it's been an eventful evening. And as much as I'd love to stick around, I'm afraid this is where we part ways.
Cane gun's pretty sick. Got a lot of power behind it for a little thing.
You okay if I go after him?
Old man didn't even really have an expression, just
Hey!
Persistent.
End of the line, Red!
Uh-oh. Ruby, watch out. Ooh. Yay, blonde teacher.
We got a huntress!
Huh. Wow. Okay, wow. What the heck? She can like manipulate metal and stuff? Cinder just burns it all out. Burns it to a cinder. Okay.
You're a huntress.
That was crazy.
Can I have your autograph?
I hope you realize that your actions tonight will not be taken lightly, young lady. You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it!
If it were up to me, you'd be sent home with a pat on the back and a slap on the wrist. But there is someone here who would like to meet you.
Ruby Rose.
I first thought he was Santa Claus because of the milk and cookies.
You have silver eyes. So, where did you learn to do this?
Signal Academy?
They taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
Well, one teacher in particular.
I see.
I'm taking down the notes no matter how simple.
It's just that I've only seen one other scythe wielder of that skill before. A dusty old crow.
That's my uncle. Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal. I was complete garbage before he took me under his wing, and now I'm all like...
Is Ruby, is her
So
voice
I've
different from the
noticed.
later ones? Or am I
And
just...
what is an
Is it just the
adorable
audio they
girl
used
such
back
as
then?
yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
Well, I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah. I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress, and I'm trying to become a huntress because I want to help people. And my parents always taught us to help others, so I thought, oh, I might as well make a career out of it. I mean, the police are alright, but husband and huntresses are just so much more romantic and exciting and cool.
I love the innocent excitement that Ruby is. She's still my favorite character for that
Do
reason.
you know who I am?
You're Professor Ozpin. You're the headmaster at Beacon.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything.
Well, okay.
Oh, I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me. This is the best day ever.
Please stop.
But I'm so proud of you.
Really, sis, it was nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible. Everyone at Beacon is going to think you're the bee's knees.
Oh, jeez. She said one of the words that triggers me. Oh, bee's knees.
I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees.
What's with you? Aren't you excited?
Of course I'm excited. I got moved ahead 2 years. I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
But you are special.
The robbery was led by nefarious criminal Roman Torchwick, who continues to evade authorities. If you have any
Roman
information on his
Torchwick is his
whereabouts,
name.
please contact the Vale Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Cyril. In other news, this Saturday's Fauna civil rights protest turned dark when members of the White Fang disrupted the ceremony. The once peaceful organization has now disrupted.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is Glinda Goodwitch.
Oh.
You are among a privileged few who have received the honor of being selected to attend this prestigious academy. Our world is experiencing an incredible time of peace, and as future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the
So she's
courage
like the
needed for
assistant
such a
to
task.
Ozpin and also a
And
high
now
member
it
of
is
Beacon.
our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
We have faunuses for the
I can
racist
see Signal
concept.
from up here. I guess home isn't too far after all.
Beacon's our home now. Well, I guess the view isn't for everyone.
I vaguely remember the beginning
What's next?
about
What
John.
lasted?
I wonder who we're gonna meet.
I just hope they're better than Vomit Boy.
Oh, yay, gross! You have puke on your shoe!
Gross.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Surprised when they find out that a warrior will survive.
Fun fact, when Ruby first started, my brother introduced it to me, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. And I just listened to the opening and without ever actually watching the series for like years before I started watching it. Getting such nostalgia now. I feel like the first episode itself had enough of like little Easter eggs or hints or something. Oh, God. Vomit Boy. I have him down as Vomit Boy too until they say his name.
The view from Vale's got nothing on this.
Oh, That kid's got a collapsible staff!
The chibi animation.
Ow, ow.
Easy there, little sister. They're just weapons.
Just weapons? They're an extension of ourselves. They're a part of us. Oh, they're so cool.
Well, why can't you swoon over your own weapon? Aren't you happy with it?
Of course I'm happy with Crescent Rose.
Oh, that's
I
not
just
working.
really like seeing new ones. It's like meeting new people, but better.
Ruby, come on. Why don't you go try and make some friends of your own?
But why would I need friends when I have you?
Well, actually, my friends are here now. Gotta go catch up. Can't see you.
Wait, where are you going? Are we supposed to go to our dorms? Where are our dorms? Do we have dorms? I don't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
That's funny. She just said she didn't know.
Any idea of the damage you could have caused? Give me that. This is dust, mined and purified from the Schnee quarry. What are you, brain dead? Dust, fire, water, lightning, energy. Are you even listening to me?
Oh, jeez.
Is any of this sinking in? What do you have to say for yourself?
I forgot she did that. This was like a Superman sneeze. Boom! Universe gone.
This is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about.
I'm really, really sorry.
You complete dolt. What are you even doing here?
My
Aren't
God,
you
early
supposed
Weiss
to be
is-
attending
ooh.
Beacon?
Well, I
This isn't your ordinary combat school. It's not just sparring and practice, you know. We're here to fight monsters, so watch where you're going.
Hey, I said I was sorry, princess.
It's Eris, actually. Weiss Schnee, heiress to the Schnee Dust Company, one of the largest producers of energy propellant in the world.
Finally, some recognition.
This same company, infamous for its controversial labor forces and questionable business partners.
What? How dare! The nerve of...
I promise I'll make this up to you. I guess I'm not the only one having a rough first day. So, what's...
Jeez. That's crazy though, like the transition of all four of them splitting from her,
Beacon.
and then they're all together with her. Huh.
Hey. I'm Jean.
Vomit boy.
Ruby.
Aren't you the guy that threw up on the ship?
That's the first thing she says. This series,
All I'm saying is that motion sickness is a much more common
this
problem
series
than
is so
people
much
let
more
on.
funnier to me
Look,
watching
I'm
it
sorry,
again. I don't know.
Vomit Boy was
I
the
guess
first
maybe
thing
just the
that came
jokes
to
didn't
mind.
seem
Oh yeah? What
to
if I
hit
called
me
you
as much.
Craterface?
Hey, that explosion was an accident.
Well, the name's Jean Arc. Short, sweet, rolls off the tongue. Ladies love it.
Do they?
They will. Well, I hope they will. I mean, my mom always says that. Never mind.
So, I got this thing.
just bust out a
Oh,
scythe.
Is that a scythe?
It's also a customizable, high-impact sniper rifle.
A what?
It's also a gun.
Oh. That's cool.
So what do you got?
Oh, I got this sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a shield too.
So what did they do?
Whoa! The shield gets smaller, so when I get tired of carrying it, I can just put it away.
But wouldn't it weigh the same?
Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm kind of a dork when it comes to weapons. I guess I did go a little overboard in designing it.
Wait, you made that?
Of course. All students at Signal forge their own weapons.
That's
Didn't you
cool.
make yours?
It's a hand-me-down. My great-great-grandfather used it to fight in the war.
Sounds more like a family heirloom to me. Well, I like it. Not many people have an appreciation for the classics these days.
Yeah, the classics.
So why'd you help me out back there, in the courtyard?
Why not? My mom always says, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
Hey, where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I was following you.
Strangers just friends you haven't met yet, huh?
You think there might be a directory?
I like that motto.
Maybe a food court? Some sort of recognizable landmark? Is that a no?
That's a no.
The fact that he talked about food, though, that messes with me. It's already noon and I haven't eaten. It's been up since 7.
Ruby, over here. I saved you a spot.
Oh, hey, I gotta go. I'll see you after the ceremony.
Hey, wait! Ah, great. Where am I supposed to find another nice, quirky girl to talk to?
Oh.
How's your first date going, little sister?
You mean since you ditched me and I exploded?
Yikes, meltdown already?
No, I literally exploded a hole in front of the school. And there was some fire and I think some ice.
Are you being sarcastic?
I wish.
Yeah, it seems like so oblivious.
And then she yelled at me, and then I sneezed, and then I exploded, and then she yelled again, and I felt really, really bad, and I just wanted her to stop yelling at me. You! Oh God, it's happening again! You're lucky we weren't blown off the side of the cliff.
Oh my God, you really exploded.
It was an accident. It was an accident. What's this?
The Schnee Dust Company
That's
is not
funny.
responsible for any injuries
Dust
or
for
damages sustained
dummies.
while operating a Schnee Dust Company product. Although not mandatory, the Schnee family highly encourages their customers to read and familiarize themselves with this easy-to-follow guide to dust application and practice in the field.
In one ear, out the other.
You really want to start making things up to me?
Absolutely.
Read this and don't ever speak to me again.
Look, it sounds like you two just got off on the wrong foot. Why don't you start over and try to be friends, okay?
Yeah, great idea, sis. Hello, Weiss. I'm Ruby. Want to hang out? We could go shopping for school supplies.
Yeah, and we can paint our nails and try on clothes and talk about cute boys like tall, blonde, and scraggly over there.
Well, really?
No.
My God, she's a jerk.
I'll keep this brief.
Those are my favorite characters, though, are ones that like
traveled here
are
today
jerks
in
at the
search of
beginning,
knowledge,
and then later on they
to
end
hone
up
your
like
craft
changing who
and
they
acquire
are because
new
of the
skills.
situations around them.
And when you have finished,
So that's why I
you plan
love the
to
great
dedicate
character
your
development
life to the
around
protection of the people.
Weiss's
But I look
character.
amongst you,
I'm gonna keep saying it wrong.
and all I
already
see
know
is
that.
wasted energy, in need of purpose, direction.
All right, awesome.
You assume knowledge will free you of this, but your time at this school will prove that knowledge can only carry you so far. It is up to you to take the first step.
Deep words.
You will gather in the ballroom tonight. Tomorrow, your initiation begins. Be ready. You are dismissed.
He seemed kind of off.
Right.
It's almost like he wasn't even there.
I'm a natural blonde, you know.
Just comes out of nowhere with that. John flexing.
It's like a big slumber party.
I don't think Dad would approve of all the boys, though.
I know I do.
Oh, jeez.
What's that?
A letter to the gang back at Signal. I promised to tell them
I
all
love
about
Ruby's,
Beacon and how things are going.
pajama outfit.
Aw, that's so cute.
Shut up! I didn't get to take my friends with me to school. It's weird not knowing anyone here.
What about John? He's nice. There you go. +1 friend. That's 100% increase.
Pretty sure Weiss counts as a negative friend. Back to 0.
There's no such thing as negative friends. You just made 1 friend and 1 enemy.
Dang,
It's
decked
only
again.
been 1 day. Trust me, you've got friends all around you. You just haven't met them yet.
Yeah. Going to a new school always sucked because I went to 5 different high schools, and one of them was outside of the
That
state.
girl.
So like,
You know
I know
her?
how Ruby feels.
Not really.
Being out of
She
place.
saw what happened this morning, but left before I could say anything.
Well, now's your chance.
Well, wait! What are you doing?
Hello! I believe you two may know each other.
Aren't you that girl that exploded?
Yeah. My name's Ruby. But you can
Dang,
just
no
call
one
me
wants to shake her hand at all.
Actually, you can just call me Ruby.
Okay.
What are you doing? I don't know. Help me.
So, what's your name?
Blake.
Well, Blake, I'm Yang, Ruby's older sister. I like your bow.
Thanks.
It goes great with your pajamas.
Right.
My God, she's a Blake's awkward as
Nice
hell
night,
too.
don't you think?
Yes. It's lovely. Almost as lovely as this book. That I will continue to read
As soon as you two go away.
as soon as you leave.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
that the-
this girl's a lost cause.
What's it about?
Huh?
Your book. Does it have a name?
Well, it's about a man with 2 souls, each fighting for control over his body.
Oh yeah, that's real lovely.
I love books. Yang used to read me every night before bed. Stories of heroes and monsters. They're one of the reasons I want to be a huntress.
Why is that? Hoping you'll live happily ever after?
Well, I'm hoping we all will. As a girl, I wanted to be just like those heroes in the books. As someone who fought for what was right and who protected people who couldn't protect themselves.
That's very ambitious for a child. Unfortunately, the real world isn't the same as a fairy tale.
Well, that's why we're
Yeah,
here.
to make it that way.
To make it better.
Oh, I'm so proud of my baby sister.
I loved that.
Cut it out!
Well, Ruby Yang, it's a
What in
pleasure
the
to...
world is going on over
Oh,
here?
jeez.
Don't you realize some of us are trying to sleep? Oh, not you again!
She's right. People are trying to sleep.
Oh, now you're on my side. I was always on your side.
Yeah, what's your problem with my sister? She's only trying to be nice.
She's a hazard to my health.
Wow. All right. So that's where we end the episode here today. As far as those three go, it looks like. So looking on the official site and the setup for it, those are the first 3 episodes of RWBY. Okay, I took some notes down. Just who the characters are. I guess that'll help me in the long run later. But that was funny. I was laughing way more than I thought I would. That the humor for that is there, and that's the kind of stuff I love. So that, I don't know why, that just feels so much more wholesome watching RWBY and seeing all of that again. The crew being little crew, not knowing who each other are, having the little bickering moments and the little animation and the little jokes they've been making. Well done. Loving this series already again. And that's pretty much it. It's just the first 3. That's just it. We're starting the Monday here. I'm already going to be bulking probably the next couple of volume sets, but I definitely will be reading the comments that go on in it. But this is such a funny series. It as far as I remember the beginning, I didn't, like I said, I didn't think it was that funny at the beginning. I didn't think some of the jokes they did were just that hilarious and great, but it's for me to be laughing at this again, it must be a refresher I need during this quarantine time, or it's just is that funny to me, and that I love it. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below, please just let me know what you think of RWBY, what you like of it. I will say, try not to spoil me on some things, because clearly there's some things I forgot. Like, I forgot that RWBY exploded, and there'll probably be a couple things down the line. I know one season that I completely, or have a hard time remembering, is not the whole season itself, but the events, the fall of Beacon. So, like, when things go bad, I forgot some things in between, and then some things a little before that in season, or volume 2. So, just, you know, let's try to for other people's sake too that come in the video, try to keep it to the most recent episode. If you are gonna have a spoiler, just put a tag on it, put something on there just to try to put the spoiler there so people know, for any newcomers that come to the RWBY series or the rewatching. Again, like, comment, and please subscribe for the epic journey as we are on the road to 300 subscribers. And I will see you next Monday with the next RWBY episode. So, peace out.